welcome back to Henchgate with YouTube's Attitude. I am Jared. Mike is somewhere. Um, yeah, we're doing a new thing, live streaming off StreamYard. That's I got nothing for it right now. We'll explain later at the end of the stream. But until then, welcome. You already know Jared, Mike. He's somewhere. He's parenting. There he is. There he's Mike.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
And we are live doing a review because we're back at Power Rangers Beast Morphers. And
Finally, they came back.
well, I mean, you if you guys are old enough to watch it somewhere else from other countries, you already know the series is practically over. But if you haven't seen it yet, welcome. And you're gonna spoil episode 9 because yes. Before we begin, be sure to give the video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, and notify when we post more videos or go live through StreamYard now. And follow all of our social media as you see here on the StreamYard thing and Twitch. Again.
Basically, love us.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think it's just gonna be us. The Ramses and Ryan are not here, so that's fine. They're probably going to be watching and give us a thumbs up or hello. So let's start. First, Power Rangers Beast Morphers was set to change times from 8 to 8:30, but they haven't. I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's changing for next season of Beast Morphers.
Probably.
But I don't know, like this, like why are you telling us? Oh, it's changing times and then not changing times. I don't know. It luckily I was able to record it. If I wasn't, I'd be asked out and we would not be able to do this.
Yeah,
Well,
and my son basically
spoilers are posted online through various media outlets.
and basically my son woke me up at 5 in the morning.
Now we got you already know Gold and Silver Ranger and Beast Morphers are added to the team, so we're using Power Ranger Samurai when Antonio the Gold Ranger joined the team. Yeah, you already know Netflix background, yada 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 yada. If we can play actual episodes of the show, I don't know. I'll figure that out next time. But yeah, first, Steel is just as full of himself as Jay is in Go Buster, so that was a good sign for the character. I'm kind of curious how much time. I actually wrote this down for later on in the episode when I'm going to come back. I'm actually going to ask this question again, so I'm going to ask this right now. How much time has passed since episodes 8 and 9? Because clearly they have a bond so strong that it's familial because Nate's DNA is in the robot or however the hell that works.
No. Here's what happened when Steel wasn't active and everything else. It was the Cybergate, but Nate I don't know what Nate did. He blasted it to get rid of the Evox virus, and he bonded to the Mantis DNA, which I don't understand. I've never
So,
done
like, it still does not make a lick of sense. Like whatsoever, it makes no sense.
No, I guess when Steel bonded to
Well, we're trying to, like, it's Pinocchio effect. He's a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Which, if that was the case, we might as well have been playing Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. You guys, that was a Disney era season. Makes more sense because Pinocchio. I'm too tired. You get it. Y'all get it. Y'all seen. Y'all know.
We should
Okay.
never speak of that season.
Roxy and Blaze use this antenna in the scrapyard they found to make a monster, which, funny enough, looks like an antenna I used to have as a kid, and then also another, like, basically it was an antenna I had as a kid, and also we also bought another one for my grandmother, which I had to install, and it just made me think, like, oh wow, that looks like something that I used to have as a kid. That brought back memories because there was a point in time where I had to use an antenna to watch TV, and I was able to watch all the Fox shows, all the Fox Kids, Fox Blocks, 4 Kids TV shows that I was able to watch because I didn't have cable. I luckily had that antenna to watch my shows every Saturday morning.
Those were the days.
Nice little thing for me, nostalgia-wise. So yeah, they make a new monster so they can eavesdrop on the Rangers. Oh right, I made a note here because apparently the new Zords can be teleported straight to battle instead of having to roll out, which is cool. So
To me, it's just laziness.
I think they did that in the Sentai as well. So it's not really laziness; it's just using source footage.
Hmm.
But like I have a whole list of notes just based off that because the general I forgot his last name, Ben and Betty's dad though wanted.
Yeah, I forgot.
Sorry, Ben and Betty, you guys are awesome, but we forgot your last name because we're really tired. But yeah, um, Nate had to fill out this paperwork, this big ass stack of paperwork
Just
because
pilot
just
their tour.
I'm like, hold. First, I note I'm not gonna cuss because the child is there. F all that paperwork. F all that paperwork. For real. I don't like paperwork. That's just me.
Thank you.
Ben and Betty though, they are true homies for the fact that they are helping with that paperwork. They will do it. Cross all the T's, dot all the I's. Ben and Betty are true homies for that.
Facts.
True homies got Antonio, true homie to Jaden. Just say.
Gemma, true homies to Dr. K.
That too. Onward, so on and so forth. And that's our question. Since when did it require paper to pilot a Zord or become a Ranger? Like last I
That's
checked,
what I want to know.
that would made me question how that like why you have to sign paperwork now. I guess Zordon forgot to I think that Zordon illegally had Rangers.
Hmm?
Think about it. If you had to sign all that paperwork to become a Power Ranger, I would think that Zordon illegally just had Power Rangers. Did not sign any papers.
True.
But that's neither here nor there. Um, and then I have made this little note. The dude holding the paper to give it to Nate, he looks like Troy McGinty from the movie Max Keeble's Big Move.
Imagine if it is.
I mean, that would be hilarious, but nah. Sadly, nah. I'd be really cool, but no. And then we get to the villains. They hearing that they're meeting that Nate and I don't want to say Jay because that's Go Busters. Steel is meeting them at the gym, which is their local hangout, which is I guess like their juice bar or whatever. I've never heard of this until now, or probably haven't heard about this since episode 1 when we were introduced to the Rangers and stuff. So Roxy and Blaze. Sorry, Blaze. Actually, I've been hating on Blaze, but he has actual nice hair. I'm just gonna point that out. He has nice hair. I'm gonna give him.
It's
Give him that.
someone obsessed with Roxy, Jared.
Hey, it's not an obsession. It is simply admiration. You hate her, and
It's an obsession.
she uses this weapon right here in her hand. He shoots first at the Rangers, which he got the hot like. She is Disney, Marvel, Star Wars material. She shoots first. Just say. And I'm not the only one. The internet has made this perfectly clear. The way she says "hunk," the lie was pretty hot. Don't judge me. Stick Roxy right here. So
I'm judging you.
Don't look. If the internet says it's okay, then it's okay. And the way Rocky said "hunk" was kind of hot. So I was like, "Yo, I'm down for it. Like, yo, just take me now." I mean, I'll fight first because Power Ranger and whatnot. But still, say
And yet, and yet, I'm the weird one.
you are. You're weird for not. You're weird for not liking Roxy. Roxy is the goat. Outside of Ben Ready.
Shut up.
Now, the fight choreography is still on point as always, and I made a quote about Ravi, but I'm gonna leave that for later on in the episode. But still, fight choreography amazing. Roxy and Blaze got blasted by Ravi and Zoe, which was an impressive scene, but I still got a little mad. I'm like, yo, dude, Ravi, if you hit Roxy again, we're gonna have problems. We're gonna have words, sir. We are going to have words, sir. Because of what went down, General wants Steel shut down for safety precautions. Government, big bad, whatever, yada yada yada. And the Rangers like, oh, we gotta go up against the government. We can't just listen to them. You guys get it. And they come up with this plan that there's no Cybergate, there's no Evox. That's pretty good. And then there's a funny scene with Ben and Betty that all the paperwork got shredded, and it's like, damn, that made me sad because like Ben and Betty really went above and beyond for Nate to get all that paperwork signed so he can pilot his dog because they know it's for the greater good. So Ben and Betty, comedy act or not, they are still true people.
True.
And then let's see, let me just check something right now. We got yes, us. No, okay, Ramses. Yes, they're watching. I don't know how they're watching, but they're watching. And then you see them spying on the base where what's the base of the villain's hideout where the gate is at. They use I don't even know that they finally used at least I don't know if they've used it before, but they used the binocular mode of the saber, BSTEC saber. So it's nice using the actual spy equipment in the episodes.
Yeah.
And then oh yeah, you see Ben and Betty got captured by Roxy and Blaze, and I made a note again. I would let Roxy capture me. I don't care. I know I
Again, this is why I say you're obsessed.
look. I'm just saying. If I'm a Power Ranger and I know I can fight back, I can fight out of it. It's like basically I'm wrestling terms because we're gonna get to wrestling stuff in a bit. If we're doing wrestling terms, it's basically me doing the job for them. Like I'm not gonna no sell them and just kick out on 1.5, you know. Or if they do a big ass special move, I'm not gonna just kick out at 2.9 seconds before the count of three. The rat hand is slightly touching the mat. I am not gonna no sell Roxy. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could just be like, "Oh no, Roxy." I'm just looking at her, gazing at her, and then boom, I break out, I fight, and it is what it is. But that is a no sell. Why would I do that to Roxy? Doing the job for her. I'm just basically saying the same things, rambling on in wrestling lingo, but yeah, I'm still sticking by my bias.
Lord help this child.
And then since it was not me to do it, it was Steele to do the job for Roxy and Blaze, and sacrificing himself for Ben and Betty, and seeing the general do that because he's worried about his kids, and he's like, "No, Ben and Betty." He's like, "What do we do?" Steele's like, "Nah, don't worry, I got you. Take care of this." And then you see Nate upset because he's losing his brother, and that's why I'm questioning again. How much time has passed to lead up to this episode? What the hell? I feel like I'm missing a lot because I know shortened episodes, so we don't get a lot of filler to stretch out the time and to show that bond. So I can believe the bond, especially the way Abraham Rodriguez was giving his performance. He made me feel like, yo, I feel that. I feel that loss. It's like he feels that certain bond and connection to Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, that's the only way I'm buying it. But it still makes me question in the back of my mind how much time has passed. Where is all the filler to lead up to that stretch of time? So that's just me based off of production standpoint. They should not be shortening these episodes, and they should just let them play out at 40, 50 episodes to believe the story. It's not just to put out more episodes, but for the story to actually stretch out, for like time to pass, to believe these Rangers are best friends, family, comrades, everything, But if they don't do that, I'm not going to buy into it. But that's just me looking at it a story standpoint. Kids aren't going to care. Oh, and I'm looking at a picture of Liana Ramirez right now kissing Roxy. Actually, you know what? Since this is, I'm all right here, hater. Right here.
Who said I was hating?
Huh?
I'm not hating. I'm just
No,
saying.
the very scene where I said I would do the job. I would do the job. So ha 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 ha. See, I didn't do that to my TV. I could do that to my TV, but I don't do that to my TV because you know what? Well, I'm not going to judge her doing it to her TV, but you know what? You know what? It is what it is. Take a good gander, hater.
I'm not a hater.
Whatever. So, Steel. Back to the story at hand. Back to story at hand. Steel, I wrote, has a soul because he's willing to sacrifice himself for the greater good and whatnot. And General sees that. General's gonna we already know how the story ends. We know how these stories end. It's like, oh, I was wrong about you, yada yada yada. Get into it. So it's like, where is the power? Like getting a big power was like a power of family. Is that a thing? Does that exist? Like in anime, they have the power of friendship, and like scientifically, that is plausible because I forgot what I was watching. I think it was Matt Pat Film Theory, where he was like, yo, the power of friendship is the actual thing. To like it, it's scientifically possible, but it's dangerous for your body because you're just basically it's like you having a lot of caffeine in you, getting all that energy and exerting yourself. That's it's good, but it's also dangerous to your body at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I wrote down Ben and Betty are just straight up amazing because because of them they're able to get the Rangers can do what they do. Ben and Betty are awesome, and then in the fight scene, and in the fight scene, suited fight scene, Robbie does a running knee, a la like Daniel Bryan, basically, and that's why I'm like, yo, Robbie just be doing all these wrestling moves. New Japan Pro Wrestling or AEW should just sign him now.
Listen, I want to know was the actor for Robbie. I forgot his name. Was he a wrestler?
Is he a wrestler? Not that I know of, because if he wasn't in him, we'd have a nice tete-a-tete. I'll put him to the work. I'll put some work. I'll put some whooping on him. Be like, yo, how dare you defy Roxy, bro? You think that's it? Big showcase, WrestleMania, Wrestle Kingdom, all in, all out. It doesn't matter. New Japan, WWE, AEW, sign this match right now. Jared, whatever Red Ranger I choose to be, versus Robbie, Blue, Beast Morpher, Ranger.
Jerry.
Not for a title. I don't care what title we fight for, but for the love of cyber villain Roxy. Because I accept her for her good and bad features. That's what true love is.
And
so I would fight Roxy. He can do a drop kick. He can do a running knee. Guess what? So can I. And I actually want to go back to that running knee real quick. Not to say it's like Daniel Bryan, but I think it's like a Kinshasa from Shinsuke Nakamura. Because he's in WWE as well as Daniel Bryan, but he's also in New Japan, which has dealings with TBRC, which done Kamen Rider Sentai. You get my point. So if this man thinks he can do a Kinshasa, I can out Kinshasa Robbie. I'm throwing that on the table right now. I can out Kinshasa Robbie. I know how to do most of those wrestling moves. I can do a drop kick. Hi, Kim. I'm just saying right now, me, Robbie, for Roxy, as that. If he thinks he can do wrestling moves, I can wrestle. I have wrestled. So if he thinks he can wrestle me, be my guest. Robbie, Blue Beast Morpher Ranger. Can you get it done? Can you get the job done? No, you will get jobbed out, good sir. Because I will demonstrate the power game. Your character has a lot of power, but you just basically adopted it. You just adopted the power game. Just like Roxy, I, sir, was born in the power game. And then blessed be upon me when I beat you, the power game. Thank you. All right. All that said, but Rob, you should try some more wrestling moves in the show.
This is why I say you're obsessed.
Shut up.
That whole explanation right there, that whole thing.
Look, we're not gonna don't get me started. Let's continue on the episode.
Yeah, and then we'll get into it.
So the Cheetah Blaster is really, really silly in Zord footage because how are you gonna use it again? That Neo Saban era of thinking, with just not the more footage, but also the blasting with sword Zords. What the hell?
Oh,
and sword. Yeah, like look, Jazz, I'm gonna take you on a wrestling match, but we're not gonna talk about it right now. I'm talking about this Zord footage using blasters with swords. Why? Why is that a thing? If you're gonna use a Cheetah Beast Blaster, use it outside the Zord
of the freaking Zord. Thank you.
What the problem with it? If you can use Americanized things, I don't care. They've been doing that since the very beginning, using Americanized things with the Japanese stuff. Hell, they made special Japanese footage just for the American show. So I don't care. It looks well. It works seamlessly in the Zord, but it just looks stupid. Just do it outside the Zord. It's fine. You will sell more toys that way. You will get toy sales. Just use it outside the Zord. Have it make sense story-wise, logic. God, why? Oh boy. New Zord come. It's all cool. Zord footage. Virus extinct. Shut down. Confirmed. Yada yada yada. And at the end of the episode, they use hand puns, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed those hand puns. Like give him a hand, you know, stuff like that. I enjoyed those hand puns, and that's the end of episode 9. Went on a bit of a tangent on a few things, but yes, I don't care. That is what. No. It is what it is. Like Beast Morphers episode 9 was good. It's good to have it back. Um, can't wait. Like we can't really theorize on what's gonna happen next because it's all spoiled. So
Thank you.
I mean, I don't care because like still I'm gonna watch it. We're still gonna be here reviewing it every week for those who don't watch it from the Australian or France or Canada or whatever. So
Australian.
then cool. If you guys have, cool. Don't spoil it for others. So
Please don't.
if you're gonna put it in a newsletter form or whatever, yeah, that's fine. That's all good. But there are those who don't watch it like we do. They don't go online and watch it live through other countries or whatever means to watch it. They don't do that like we do. Don't spoil it for them. I know there's other reviews out like Dawson Ryder, he did review it, so I'm like I can't really be mad at it. You know, you putting out that content and putting out the review. So you know what, it is what it is. Putting out their theories and opinions early. So I guess we won't be really theorizing until the end of the season when we can theorize what's gonna happen next in season 2.
Oh, I cannot wait for that.
I mean, we can start theorizing now, but again, that'll be more spoilers than we already are spoiling, so we're not gonna go into that. Yeah, it was a good episode all overall. I didn't hate it. I think I feel
You were just very obsessed with Roxy.
aside from that, I feel like the same thing with every episode. It feels rushed because there's not a lot of filler to stretch it out, and that's not on the fault of guys creating it. That's on the fault of the studio heads, Nickelodeon, whatever the hell. Like they're putting in more time for SpongeBob, R.I.P. Steven Hillenberg. Nothing against the creator of it and everything. It's just like they're putting in more time for other things instead of just stretching out Power Rangers, which I feel is silly. Like basically, you're treating this show like you treat every other show, like how Cartoon Network treats their shows, and just put more Teen Titans Go instead of actual good shows like Infinity Train and yeah, a lot of good shows. Hell, even they somehow get on Ben 10's case. Ben 10 is like cool little Easter eggs, but still not the same. But whatever. I'm not gonna get on that. I just feel Power Rangers should be stretched out filler wise to establish a cohesive bond between Rangers.
Thank you.
If you're going to try and convince me that Steel and Nate are brothers, then show more episodes involving the two. Being more trying to adapt to the team.
Yeah, because Nathan was always behind the scenes.
Yeah, he was always part of the team, but then Steel comes out of nowhere as like his brother. It was like, where are the episodes to provide that? We just getting that now, and like, I don't know. That's just me, and I'm looking at.
I don't like this. I don't like how they take breaks and everything else. Oh, and I found the last name. It's Burke.
Yeah, Betty and Ben Burke. Now I was looking at Roxy, and I'm looking at her weapons, and it's like, oh, it's cool that Liana herself got to carry the weapons from Go Busters, like Escape. So I found that really, really cool. Now, I guess if I wanted to theorize season 2, will Roxy and Blaze dress more like their Go Buster counterparts outside of the Evil Ranger pre-suit things?
I think so.
I wouldn't. I don't think. I hope because like that would be really, really cool to see the Go Buster outfits on those characters. Like I'm pretty sure fans have already photoshopped them doing all that stuff. So I'm impressed. What I've seen over the months, like they're Blaze and Rocky wearing their Go Buster uniforms and stuff like that. I was like, yo, that's actually really good Photoshop, and I wouldn't mind seeing that. And I'm pretty sure that the suits used are not deteriorated because Japan The syntax is deteriorating after a certain amount of time if they don't do anything with them, especially if they don't bring them across America to be adapted.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, well, only time will see. That's the only theory I can really give is like they'll be more like their Go Buster counterparts going forward. And
No, but to me, I honestly think that I hope that they do, but honestly, I think they're gonna keep the same like attire that they have.
I mean, whatever works for them, I guess. Like I said, I'm not the one running the show. Because if I was showrunner, I'd be like, "Yo, we're
We
going
need
to
to
adapt
fix this.
this right." I mean, not like they're not doing. It's not like they're doing a bad job. They're doing a good job. It's just, it feels too rushed. So first thing I would do is go up to Nickelodeon and be like, "Yo, give us more episodes. Let it breathe. You want to sell these toys, right? You're gonna let us do this." That's basically it. That's
That
like,
is
if you
true.
want to sell more toys, you gotta have more filler. You just can't rush this stuff out. But that's just me again.
No, I agree with you 110%.
Um, what else? What else? What else? What else we got? I mean, we're back live streaming though. We're live streaming through StreamYard because YouTube took out Google Hangouts because that's just another thing on YouTube's checklist just ruined. But
Yes.
not gonna stop us because you see we're here live now, and you'll be seeing this later on in the day. And you know, gotta say that so far I'm not hating on StreamYard. This thing is powered by StreamYard because we're using it as a free model. We might figure out how to use it down the road, but until then we're going to use it as is. And we'll be back actually later today to do a actual live reaction to Kamen Rider 01 and Kyushu Sentai Real Soldier for their latest episodes in the superhero time. So yeah, back. Hope you guys can come watch with us. Well, technically, you can't really watch the show on our screen because then Toei will catch on and take our video down.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll hear it more clearly than me just being at a mall. Because
Yeah, because that was really, 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 really.
it was annoying the first time filming, and it was not as annoying last time doing it live on Facebook. But it was annoying trying to get it over to get it on YouTube. But it's fine. We're actually going to be live, 8 p.m. tonight to watch Kamen Rider 01. Then again at 8:30 to watch Green Soldier. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. There'll be a thumbnail linking all that later in like an hour or so. Who knows? And yeah, guess we can leave off the questions. What did you guys think of Beast Morphers episode 9? If you've seen it, have you seen all the other episodes of Beast Morphers? If so, please leave the spoilers to a minimum. If you haven't seen it, are you guys excited for Beast Morphers even being back? And when do you guys think Beast Morphers is going to be airing at 8:30? You think it'll be later on during this season, or it'll just be beginning of next season? It'll be airing at 8:30 in the morning.
I think they should keep it.
I don't know. I don't care. It's whatever they want to do in the end of the day. But yeah, we'll be back later on, guys, with other live stream content. Until then, yeah, remember to train yourselves into the power game, and remember that Roxy is the best.
Oh my god.
Always and forever, she will be. Until then, we'll catch
Peace.
you guys later. Peace.
To the Middle East.